I have always admired my mom's and my mother-in-law's talents when it comes to knitting and sewing. They're so creative. It is really inspiring.
Oh, absolutely. Whether you're a beginner or a little more advanced, our friends at Gall Sewing have everything you need.
Van Nicholson and Maggie Rosum are here to share some of the options. We're going to start with you, Maggie. You brought in some of the most beautiful quilts I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. Quilting today has become kind of like an art. We remember our grandma's quilts where they were more traditional. Well, now people are expanding more with a variety of different means, such as this quilt here. If you take a peek at it, whoops, there's some spaces here that we actually have embroidery on it.
Which is really amazing, because I know that in the, kind of the old-fashioned kind of quilting, you did stitch everything by hand, but the machines really allow you to make this a piece of art.
Right. And then after they've done the embroidery on it, they've put all the pieces together, then they go back through and they quilt it on the quilt machines.
Wow.
So it makes it kind of neat. This way it personalizes it. You can give a gift, you don't have to worry about sizes or anything like that, and you can personalize it to what they like. So if they like dogs, if they like cats, flowers, whatever, you can personalize it and it makes it really nice.
There's so many different ways you could use this. I can imagine this even being a wall hanging, of actually using it as a lap blanket. You have some other great quilts here too.
This one,
bedroom?
Yep, this one here in the center is they're really getting into this. It's a bed runner.
I love bed runners.
So you can change it throughout the season. And also what makes it nice is if someone's just starting out, so that they don't feel intimidated by a large quilt, they can make something like this just to put at the end of their bed, and still, like I say, change it through the seasons or whenever and make the room different.
How long would something like this take to learn how to create if you had absolutely no foundation at all?
It really doesn't take long, and we do have some special classes and things for beginner quilters. Right now we're running something where they can do 4 3-hour classes, and they're going to do a complete quilt top. So it doesn't take long. So it's really fun.
That's amazing.
In my family, my great-grandmother sewed as well. My grandmother, my mom. I don't know how yet, one day, but years ago, they started doing it because it was cost efficient. People now do it more as a hobby. It is cost efficient still, but you can really make things for pretty much any place in your home, and that has to be very attractive to people who come and buy machines and take your classes.
Yes, it is. And when even doing the quilt, I mean, you can do pillows, you can do valances, curtains, and things like that to match it. So, I mean, it really makes it a lot more effective.
Wow, I just love that.
This little pillow here is a class that even children we've done it with. It's called paper piecing. And then, of course, they've done embellishments to make it even more fancy. This quilt here is another beginner quilt. If you look at it, it is just strips.
Wow.
So it makes it extremely easy. But what's
beautiful
they've done is they've taken and just put a little ruffle.
Wow.
Just to kind of dress it up, to make it different.
Right, creating the ruffle with the matching fabric.
Exactly.
Well, Van, you have the machines here. You're the man of the hour when it comes to this technology, because these machines really are super sophisticated.
They really are. And one of the things people don't want to make a mistake on, they often think they need a machine like this to do this quilting. This is the state-of-the-art quilting machine in the world today. It has a huge arm. It has all kinds of sophisticated things on it. Every stitch the girls can think of. It does everything for quilting, everything for home deck, everything for garment making. It is a $3,000 machine, and you would love it. But this is for the quilter that really wants it. You don't need a machine like that. You can buy a machine at our store for $200 and do everything you see here except the embroidery.
Wow.
This machine here, just as an example, this is an Elna, this is a Janome. We sell almost every brand. But this Elna is a $600 machine. It has push-button threading. It has all the quilting stitches, buttonholes, everything that you need to do anything like this, and it's only $600. And incidentally, for you girls this week and so on, we want to try to have a special every time we're with you. We will sell this to any of your viewers for the next 10 days for just $299.
Wow.
All they need
great
need to do
deal.
is tell them they saw it on the show. And they do need to tell them.
Yes,
Otherwise, we're
yeah.
not gonna
Say you
sell it
saw it
to
on
them.
8 West because that's half price. That's a great. If you're looking for something for Mother's Day,
Sure.
somebody special in your life,
Right.
this is a great opportunity to give them something they'll use for the rest of their lives.
Right.
Yeah, and
Right.
some, you don't have to know how to use this. Obviously,
No,
it's
they
a
don't.
high-tech piece of equipment, and so you teach people how to use them. You
Right.
have classes as well at Gall
Exactly.
for pretty much anything that people
And
want to do to
anytime
create.
you buy a machine, you have lifetime classes on how to operate the sewing machine and every aspect of sewing. The quilting is really fun, though.
Fantastic. Well,
Wow.
thank you so much, and we really appreciate you introducing this to our viewers and the great special that our 8 West viewers can take advantage of.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we'll be right back.